All right guys, welcome back to the Tye-Dyed Iguana. We got in a new product we'd like to show you today. So we got in Fluval's new BIO-CO2 Pro. Really awesome system. It is kind of a more sophisticated product for our serious keepers. So if you want to kind of elevate yourself, this is a great product to go to. Now, CO2 definitely helps thaw your plants with the respiration and help you grow quite a bit more. The really cool part about this CO2 system is you do not have to go buy CO2 tanks. So it is a bio-CO2, which means you're essentially using yeast and sugar to create carbon dioxide that then goes in your tank and feeds your fish. Not feeds your fish, sorry, feeds your plants. We can kind of start with what's in here. I'm gonna open up this big one. We're gonna actually set this guy up here in the store. So we'll open it up and see what all comes with it. So first off, in here, it comes with your bioactivator and your booster. We do sell these separately, depending. This one little kit for your smaller system will actually run you for 4 months. On your bigger system, it will run it for 2 months. Now, there is a bigger system for this, but we don't currently carry it. It is a little bit more of a pricey system, but it will do, I believe, it does over a 100-gallon tank. The larger one here does up to a 66-gallon, and the smaller one here does, I believe, up to a 33-gallon. Really awesome, so kind of covers most of your people's tanks that you're keeping at home. So inside of here, like I said, you have that BIO-CO2 activator. This is the drip counter, or bubble counter, rather. So that's kind of how you measure how much is going into the tank and coming out of the cylinder here. Instructions, which are definitely important with this, and the canister. So you'll screw your bubble counter directly onto the top here. It has a valve here that you can use to adjust the amount of flow of CO2. And then right there, it does have a little purge valve. That way your canister doesn't blow up. That's the downside with using a traditional CO2 canister, is it's pressurized. It might blow up. So you unscrew this. Inside of here then, we do have our CO2 diffuser. This is what's going to put the CO2 in the tank. Works a lot like an air stone that you would use with an air pump, but this just allows that to diffuse into the water and get you the best CO2 output as possible. It comes with some airline tubing. This is so you can run your CO2. And then down here in the bottom, we'll open this up. And it comes with a little check valve. That way water doesn't go back in, and it only puts CO2 into the tank. So really easy, basic setup. It's not as crazy as if you're running some of your ones where you have to use solenoid valves and all that fun stuff. So this just kind of gets you a nice startup, nice, easy, kind of a foolproof way so you don't blow yourself up and you can grow plants like crazy. Other than that though, after you kind of get this all set up and together, we do also carry the CO2 indicator here. This is actually going to tell you how much CO2 is in your tank, not to the exact parts per million, but it actually shows a nice color coding on the side. If the inside of that bubble is green, it's going to mean you have the ideal amount of CO2. If it's blue, it's telling you there's not enough CO2, so you need to up the CO2 output. And if it's yellow, it means it's too high and you need to lower it. So that is definitely a very important part to have in there. Other than that though, it's pretty easy to work with. Runs for about 30 days, give or take, on how much you're using of how much CO2 you're putting in the system. So if you're running this on a 66-gallon for the big guy, it's gonna go through a little bit faster than say you were running the same one on a 10-gallon. So that's really the only thing that kind of dictates how far it goes. So that's pretty well it for what's kind of in it. We'll shoot you guys another video once we get it all set up and kind of do a product review on how it gets set up. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day.